Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu. I'm bringing out this video of me talking about a board game or unboxing a board game, and today I'm going to be unboxing Fromage. I also have Fromage right over here as well, and I'll be doing an unboxing of that afterwards. But we're going to unbox Fromage first, and I'm a fan of games that kind of have this like it's an expansion, but it's also standalone. I'm a fan of that. I mean, I'm going to buy both, but I like that. So let me go ahead and get our background music started here, because you know I love my background music, and there we go, that's going. So now we are going to start with unboxing. So first we're gonna look at the back of the box here. And we're gonna check out, see what it's all about. And oh, that print is small. All right, we're gonna zoom in. Okay, well, that's a little bit too close, but you know, it's good enough. Oh, nope, there we go. All right, so Fromage. Fromage is a simultaneous worker placement game where all players act at the same time. Each turn, you'll build up your creamery and craft exquisite cheese. Then the board rotates. Ooh. Then the board rotates, aging your cheese and revealing fresh opportunities. Timing is everything. Strategize, adapt, and make every action count. Fromage condenses the rich complexity of a deep Euro-style game into just 40 minutes. Oh, I'm a fan of that. Shorter playtimes. We see down here some stuff. Tells you the contents in the box. Moving over here. Starting up here, we have designers there. So Ben Russet and Matthew O'Malley, developed by those people and illustrated by Pavel Zariva. It says here, players simultaneously place workers into the quadrant in front of them. Then each turn, the board rotates. And that's it. Okay, cool. There's some other stuff. Third printing. Woo. Okay. All right. Great. I'm glad we got that established. Oh, man. Okay, I need my controller to chill out. So it keeps resetting. I think it's because it's a power situation, but you know what? Future me will figure that out. For right now, we're gonna continue this unboxing. So let's go and get this opened. Let's see, can I do this without my scissors, tiny scissors? Answer is yes. Got a nice firm grip right there, and then bam, boom, rip and tear. Rip and tear. For the cheese. Okay. Woo, we did it. We unboxed it. All right, so there we go. We got this game all unboxed and opened. Oh, sorry, not unboxed, unwrapped and open. So let's go ahead and get the box open so we can see what's in the box. Ooh. Well, before I do, hold on. There's a little storage guide here on the front. I'm gonna point this out. It says storage guide. Token tray in the corners, then bag of workers and cheese tokens. And then step 2 is this, and then step 3 is the boards on top, and then bags of structure tiles. Okay, all right. I don't know if I'll be using baggies, but we'll see. Anything else on the sides before I reveal what's on the inside? Oh, this is just some play testers. Shout out to the play testers. Y'all the goats. Y'all the true goats. So all the play testers over here. Cool. All right, going back over here. We have in here the rulebook, Fromage. Fromage. And then we have, oh, this is for scoring. Okay, cool. So different scoring conditions, different scoring things to keep into account. And then, oh, right, I remember reading about this. So these are inserts that will change up the game depending on the player count. And it's very useful because it'll basically give you like a different look each game, and also auto scale to the player count, which is pretty good. So that is actually nice. So I do appreciate that greatly. Also, there's a squirrel outside staring at my bird feeders. And they're like, how do I get to the food? How do I get to the food? And it's like, nope, trust me, you won't. There's squirrels before you that tried and they failed. But if they succeed, I'll let you know. I'll give you a play-by-play. All right, so over here, we have some boards. These look like some player boards here, or some sideboards. Oh, we got a token sheet. Nice, we'll do a drop test on that in a second. But we got some boards here. They are double-sided. Oh, solo mode. Okay, I see. So there's different solo modes here. So there's a solo mode, the corporation. Oh, it's just called the corporation. Okay. Well, it's different levels of difficulty. And these new rules seem to be different. Okay, cool. So there's different levels of opponent that you can face. It's pretty nice. I'm always a fan when they give you different levels of opponents. I'm not a fan of them doing it with colors. So if you have if you want to play the blue player and that happens to be the easiest one, then you'll never be able to play your favorite color and the easiest one. So I appreciate that these are all just the same. Oh no, these aren't the same. These are different. Oh yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. So they're not player colored though, is what I'm trying to say. But they're like different things in each box. Okay. Give you some different focuses, I'm assuming. All right, put that to the side. Again, I have no context for how this game is actually played. I've only seen people talk about it. And let's see, we'll do the drop test on our token sheet here. Nothing's popping out. It does feel like nice thick cardboard though, I'll give them that. And I mean, if I go hard enough, I guess I can get it to, no, I can't. I lied. All right, well, cardboard's not popping out, but let's see how it pulls out. It is pulling out pretty good. And again, these are nice chunk. These feel chunky. Oh, I guess chunk is the wrong word, but they feel nice and thick. That's pretty appreciated. Thick cardboard here. And they say they come with baggies for you to store everything. So I'm assuming that it wants you to store it all in different baggies, but we'll see if I can find a better storage solution besides baggies. I'm a fan of getting something I can just like, you know, as soon as I put it out there, it hits the table and is ready to go. But like I said, we'll see if I can find a reasonable solution. And I do see the problem that exists already, at least with how the box is currently packaged. The problem that exists already with trying to store both the base or the first Fromage and then the second Formaggio in the same box. It looks like the box may not be big enough. I think the developers of the game, designers of the game, said that they're open to the idea of making a bigger box so you can store both of the games in the same box. But it makes sense that they don't want to do that initially. I think Stonemaier Games, I give them a lot of crap for not making Vantage's box big enough to store sleeve cards. But Stonemaier Games kind of essentially said that, yeah, you know, the reason why we didn't make the box big enough to store sleeved cards is because they'll make it more expensive to ship the game and store the game. And, you know, cost is a thing. So going with Fromage and Formaggio, cost is a thing. And I would be willing to bet that with Fromage, because it was the first one that came out, the one that we're unboxing right now, they probably didn't expect, or maybe they didn't anticipate that they were going to make a second game in the same line. Maybe they thought it was going to be expansion, but they made it standalone at the last minute. But I wouldn't be surprised if you told me that they actually were intending to just make one game, and then they had some modules that didn't they didn't get off the cutting room floor for the first game they released, so they kind of reworked those, balanced them out, and then made it into the next game. And that's pure speculation. I have no reason to know one way or the other. That's just pure speculation, but that's what it feels like. Sorry, I don't want to say that's what it feels like. That's what it seems like it could be, I should say, because I have no reason to feel that way either. It's just, again, pure speculation. So, all right, popping out the rest of these cardboard tokens. I think this is the only cardboard sheet here. So that's something. And these tokens feel nice. Like I said, they feel like nice, reasonably thick cardboard. See there, reasonably thick cardboard. Feels sturdy. Feels like it's got good quality stuff. So cool. Well done. All right. I popped out all these tokens. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them. I don't want to. Well, I guess I'm just gonna throw them all into one pile. All right. So these all look similar. Those all look similar, and these all look similar. So 3 different piles off to the side. We'll let future me figure that out. Continuing on. Oh, no, I lied. We have more cardboard sheets. So these are cardboard sheets. These look like tiles. Oh, these will definitely pass the drop test. Not that there's a pass or fail, but ooh, look at that. Tiles falling out already. Oh, okay. Well, they're wanting to fall out, but they're holding on pretty tight. So I guess that's a really good die cut because they're loose. Like this tile's like pretty loose, but it's not falling out. So that's a pretty good die cut. I like it when the tiles just kind of like drop and fall out automatically. That's really fun. But I also know that in shipping and in storage and all those things, you don't want your tiles bouncing around because it could cause damage to the tiles, damage to other components, or it's just some weird issues with the game itself. So as much as I really want to have my dream, like just kind of pick up the cardboard sheets and then all the pieces just fall out automatically, I understand that that's not the reality. It's not practical from like a manufacturing shipping perspective. Okay, those are done. And then our last sheet here, we're not gonna do the drop test on those because it's pretty much the same sheet, but with different stuff. And I'm assuming these tiles will change up the game. Maybe they're different fields that give you different scoring conditions. Again, I have no context for the game just yet. I've just seen people talk about the game and mention the game, and I saw the game in action, but I don't know how it actually functions or works. So I can't say that I actually have any idea of how it works. Because I don't. I have no idea how it works. All right, there we go. And that's all settled. So now we're gonna go into, oh, this looks like this was on the cardboard sheets, but it popped off. So that's fine. Now we're gonna go into the rest of the stuff in the box, which we got this all kind of plastic wrapped. Oh, this is the player boards. Okay, this is the play board, I mean. Okay, and then you have these, oh, it comes with its own storage solution, nice. These are pretty chunky. I don't know if I like these. We'll see if I stick with the ones that they give you, but I don't know. I feel like I want something thinner and more, or less thick. I feel like if it's less thick, then I might be able to fit both in the same box. All right, and you got a bunch of plastic pieces, a bunch of bags and stuff. So let's continue here. These are the boards. I'm gonna open this up without breaking anything, hopefully. Okay, scissors, where are you? There you are. I failed, so tiny scissors are gonna save the day yet again. I don't think tiny scissors get enough credit, you know? They're out here saving the day, doing great things, changing the world for the better. You know, just general good stuff. All right, so I do not have the neoprene Lazy Susan that it comes with. I do have an actual Lazy Susan that I was gonna bring on screen here in a second. But it looks like these pieces pop out. And from what I understand, these pieces are just areas that you'll be putting your markers to show that you're actually, you know, activating there. So I think these are all just throwaway pieces is what I'm trying to say. So I'll put these in a plastic bag. Well, or maybe not, I'll put these all to the side somewhere. Really? I have no plastic bags in? Oh, there we go. Found some plastic bags from a different game here. And I do like to save like the throwaway pieces sometimes because I can use them for other components, other projects in the future. So that's why I'm holding on to these. All right, so throw them away. So from the board, here's the board. And like I said before, you have these little slot end pieces that will go in. And this will change the player count. So if you're playing 1 to 2 players, you use these pieces to slot in and change the balance. Looks like this is a 2-player. So, oh, sorry, if you're playing 1 player, you do this. And if you're doing a 2-player, you do that. Oh no, I see. Oh, interesting. So 1 to 2 player, you can play side 1 or side 2. Oh, they give you a lot of variety. Nice, I appreciate that. That's good. And these are quite different. So they have like different symbols around them. Okay, and different stuff in different places. And I'm assuming that'll definitely impact the game. Here's your 3-player ones, side 1 and side 2. And then your 4-player ones, side 1 and side 2. So cool, lots of variety. And is there none in here by default? What's in here by default? Is it like is this a 5-player game? Because we have 1, 2, and 3 right there. Or is this just like a base one? Let me check the rulebook real fast. Oh, I didn't even look through the rulebook. Man, I should have looked through the rulebook. It says each insert shows a player count and a numeral 1 and 2. Find the 4 inserts that match your player count. Use side 1 for your first game. Experienced player may use a combination of 1 and 2. Or the additional 4-player setup. Print it on the boards, slot the inserts into the board, return the unused one to the box. So it looks like you always slot one of these in. Okay. And then here's assembling the Lazy Susan if you have it. I do not have the Lazy Susan, so I'm not going to use it. We can get the upgrade later. I'm probably not going to get it because, like I said, I have an actual Lazy Susan. So I'm not too worried about that. Although portability is one of the reasons why I might get the Lazy Susan, but I'm not planning on it. Now, if it shows up at my friend in the local game store, I'm definitely going to buy it. Just throwing it out there. All right, so this slots into here. Oh, is this the same one? Does it matter? Wait, these are different. Hold on. Yeah, so this is the right one for this one. Okay, I see. Nice. Look at that. Just like that. And then down here, you can kind of see we're using side 1. This is side 2 on the other side. So cool. And yeah, nice. All right, I'm not going to slot any more in. I'm just going to do it like that. But it looks like they slide in pretty easily. Not too much fanfare, not too much fuss. Just kind of straight on in. They slide in and that's it. And these are wedges. So they fit all together. Just kind of side by side there, like so. And I don't know if they have to go in a certain or a specific order, but you'll do it like so. Whoops. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh, whoops, wrong side. To lift this one and drop it there like that. Okay, there you go. Wow, that's huge. And then this goes here. Oh, am I supposed to put these in a certain spot? I see. Or maybe not, I don't know. That goes there. And if you have the Lazy Susan piece, like the little bit sticks in through here and it comes in through the bottom, you can kind of rotate it. I mean, the board rotates pretty okay. The way I have it now. So this is working pretty fine. Just kind of dragging across the neoprene mat that I have on the table here. I am going to drop it on my Lazy Susan. I have a smaller Lazy Susan, but I'm going to use the bigger one because it looks like the bigger one's going to be the right size. So it's like the perfect size there. And I'm definitely not going to take my Lazy Susan to a game night, so I'll probably just host the game night at my own place. But this is an excuse to use my Lazy Susan. I've used it a few times in videos. It usually is like a video. I'll use it in a playthrough if I have like a bunch of resources that I need to kind of keep close by. Samarama is an example of that playthrough, or of Clinic. It's another great example because I have more videos of Clinic than Samarama. It's on my channel. But yeah, there you go. So it fits on the Lazy Susan, and then you can kind of rotate it, get to your thing and do your stuff. Now, one of the problems that I think I'm going to have with this is that I have the way I have my table set up. It's not 4 people around like a square table. It's one person, or it's 2 people on either side of the table. So I feel like that's going to be an issue. But for now, I mean, this works. It fits in, it does its thing. You can kind of get that satisfying rotation in, and it looks like it's fine. Cool. All right, well, that's nice. That's neat. And then here's where I'm acting. And then next turn, here's where I'm acting. And the next turn, here's where I'm acting. And then here's where I'm acting. And then next turn, you know, oh, I see that you guys have done things to screw me over. How dare you? So that's cool. All right, neat. Okay, cool. And I think that's pretty much it. Outside of the storage solution they give you here, I think I'm committed to not using it because it feels like it takes up a lot of space. And that might be a reason why we can't fit both the base game and the expansion in the same box. So I need to find a storage solution is what I hear. Oh, can the tiles fit in here? Looks like the tiles can fit in here. Okay. Maybe? No, the tiles don't fit in here. Something else goes here. What else goes here? The cheese bits? That's weird. I don't know what it wants me to put there, so let me check the rule book. Oh, it wants me to put the houses there, the cows there, the fruits over there. Oh, that's silly. No, I'm not doing that. I mean, I appreciate the insert, and I wonder who made the trays. It's probably like game trays or something, but I wonder who made the trays for them. But I mean, that's cute. It's like cheese and thematic, but I'm not gonna use it. Let's see. Do I have enough storage solutions? I feel like the answer is yes, but we'll see if it fits back in the box after I do all this. So let me move my Lazy Susan over here, and let me get the box. So we gotta fit it back in the box. And I wanna see how much space I'm gonna have after I put everything that's currently in the box back in the box. And then I'll figure out the bits here in a second. Okay, so here's all the triangles. So that takes up a good bit of space already. It's a good bit of space taken up already. Then we have the player boards and these pieces. This can probably go on top of whatever I'm gonna put down here. I'll put it there for a second. And then we have this stack of tiles. I might put those in a bag. Probably put those in a bag. And then we have all these other small bits. So I feel like really the built-in storage that they gave you takes up a ton of space, and I don't know why it's taking up so much space. It's not space efficient. It's not stacking efficiently, is what I'm trying to say. So I think every player gets their own set of little cheese whiz pieces, and I think I have. Let me check. Nope, those are deck boxes. Maybe I don't. I thought I had. So here's one. I thought I had two. Yep, I do. Two. Perfect. Because I need one for the other box too. All right, so I have these Geekbox Slims that I'm going to use probably. Just taking off the price sticker here. So I have those. And then here's the other one. There we go. So I got those two, and that will allow me to kind of store the bits and pieces. So here. And let's see, do the players get like the plastic bits and they get those bits too? Let me see. Looks like it. Well, no, okay, they get one of each by the looks of it. So D. Each player takes the 15 wood cheese tokens and the 3 workers of their chosen player color. Then take a soft, hard, and blue worker base and attach your worker to them. Okay. So looks like everybody's gonna have a set of those. Okay, so let's put that together here. Wait, oh, so I'm missing one. Oh no, I was holding it. And then the player colors. So we'll have 3 for the blue player. Just slot into there like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Like so. Now, can it fit? Kinda. I think it fits. Yeah, that fits. It's a tight fit, but it fits. That works. Oh, okay. Thought this one was damaged, but it's not. All right. So now the question is this more space efficient than what they give us there? Because these player pieces will be in plastic bags, which plastic bags are very flexible. They can kind of fit anywhere. That is going to be the key question. So I may have made this less efficient by doing what I'm doing currently. By that I mean by using the slims here. There might be a better storage solution than this one. For the player pieces, like a drawstring bag might be better to put everybody's pieces in, because those are very flexible. They're like plastic bags, but they're fabric, which kind of saves me a little bit on the plastic bag chic look. Which I just want to clarify, plastic bags are great. Plastic bags are very fine, very great. I just so happen to have a lot of drawstring bags already, so I'm gonna use those if I can. Okay, there we go. All right, and then these can go, wow, that's cutting it close. All right, maybe I can put them this way. Okay, that fits. All right, that fits. If it fits, it fits. And I don't think there's anything major else to put in here outside of the other expansion or the other game. So yeah, this works. I got to find a storage solution here for these small cards, which I should have a tiny one left. Oh no, I think I used it. Oh no. Sad me. Oh, there we go. So I could use a small one of these, but I'm definitely going to sleeve these cards. So this might not be big enough. It might not be thick enough, I should say. But these cards, ooh, I can use my Sleeve Kings mat. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it away. Shoot, darn. But I'm assuming these are American. Actually, that's probably Euro. Let's see. These are, well, yeah, these are probably Euro size, but mini American looks like they also could be mini American size. No, these are definitely Euro, because mini American is the correct size, as in like it's exactly on there, but that will definitely cause problems because it'll bend the card. So these are European, which I have a mini Euro sleeves here from Sleeve Kings. And yeah, these look like the proper sleeves. They have enough wiggle room around them. All right, so mini European sleeves, perfect, because I have a whole bunch of these. We'll get those on later. I'm not gonna do this right now. Let's continue with our storage journey here. We need to figure out a solution for these guys. So here's the thing. I kind of want to wait until I store the other game. I don't have any more GameGenic token silos to use, but I feel like the GameGenic token silo would not be an efficient use of space either. But I might resort to using like just another geek box and just kind of set it in there. Or I can go with the old school tried and true, use one of these guys to just kind of put all the pieces in there, let them just kind of fly around and then sort them out later. I think that might be the move I end up using. These tiles are gonna be a problem though. Because I think a plastic bag for these is probably what I'm gonna settle with. I could use a drawstring bag, but plastic bags tend to work better for tiles. I don't know if I'm gonna be drawing tiles. Like if it's gonna be like a mystery stack of tiles you're supposed to be pulling from or blind pulling from. If that's the case, then I'll invest in trying to get a cloth bag. But for right now, I'm just gonna put these in one of the plastic bags that the game comes with and just let that exist like so. Like so over there. Continuing on. Like I said, I think I'm gonna use this slim one. So this is a cube for me tarot card size container. And I'm gonna use this for, oh, that's not enough. All right, I didn't realize there's that many animals. I'm gonna use this for the aminals and animales. And I don't think I have another slim one. Oh, I do. Perfect. Okay. I have some more of these on the way, so I'm just going to use them now. And I'll put the fruits here. Now, all that talk, like I said, all the talk I did about the space efficiency of the storage that it gave you, or that it gave me, you know, I feel like this is a lot less efficient on storage space now. What I'm trying to do here. Okay, I don't know what these tokens do or what they're for. I feel like it's getting inefficient. So I might need to combine two of these. So I might combine the houses and the fruits, and then I'll put these other tokens in with the animals. So I feel like that will be different enough, contrasty enough for it to be easily detectable that they're two different things. Like so, like that. And then for this one, I can throw the rest of these in there. Oh, it's windy outside. Like that. All right, so that saves a good bit of space. I don't know if there's enough space to store like a whole nother game in here, at least not how I have it set up right now. But again, I need to look at the other game to see what's in the box. But we got a good bit of space left in there. So I mean, I feel like in a pinch, I could push it, or I could like get it to fit. These cards are probably going to store in because they will be sleeved eventually. Probably going to store in. I'm gonna store in this. Should be enough. That's cutting it close. That might not be enough. That might not be thick enough. So I can use a full-size one instead. So I can use this to store them side by side. I think that'll be enough. So sleeves is essentially going to double it when it's sleeved. So there we go. So that's what I ended up with. I feel like, yeah, storing both of the games inside of the same box is going to be a bit of a challenge. I will face that challenge when I do the unboxing of the next one, which I'll do here shortly for those who are watching a live stream. But if you're watching here on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and close out this one there because I have the game stored currently in its current state. Again, I feel like the Geek boxes did a better job of storing things, but now I'm beginning to question that since I need to store a whole nother game in there. A whole nother boxes game in there. So, all right, there we go. We got Formage. Formage is now in the box. It's stored. I have a pseudo custom solution in there. They did give this one here, which is fine, but like I said, it feels like it takes up a ton of extra space. And you know, maybe this will work. Maybe this will work with the secondary one, because if they get the same solution, then you can just kind of combine all the pieces and bits, and then it might fit perfectly inside of this. It might be more space efficient to use this instead of what I currently have, but we'll see. We'll see. That's a to be continued situation. So for right now, we're gonna go ahead and close out the video there. So that's gonna be it for the unboxing of Formage. We are going to go ahead and end the video there. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. And as always, I will see you all whenever.